Sometimes all you got to do is just sit back and they will literally telegram that they're trying to inflict harm on good people, good law abiding citizens that have the right, based off the Constitution of the United States of America, the right to keep and bear arms. But here we go again under Democratic leadership. Liberal shithole states like New York want to defy and have government overreach when it comes to people's Second Amendment right. When it comes to people's right, they are power struck and they want peer control. They are dictators and peer tyranny. We've already been down this road with this recent ruling from the Supreme Court. It was Rule 6-3 that they were unconstitutional when it came to the Second Amendment rights for the concealed carry, saying that you had to have probable cause and write handwritten letters stating why you feel that you need to carry a concealed carry, and writing that just to protect yourself and your property was not sufficient enough. Left it up to a government official to subjectively decide whether you can or cannot keep and bear arms in the state of New York. It was unconstitutional. It was shot down. It was overruled by the Supreme Court, the highest level of courts in the United States. But this is what they do. They go back to the drawing board and revamp and come up with Gun Control 2.0, which infringes on people's rights even more than it did the first time. If you didn't go see my video the last time, definitely go check it out. I did a video just a couple days ago, Supreme Court ruling overturns New York concealed gun carry. Definitely go check it out. Leave a comment underneath it. I went in on it. It was a big victory. But now I need people to see what the Democrats do. And for you people that are so romantically in love with the Democrats, you don't think that this is wrong? You think that this is right? I know plenty of Democrats that love exercising their constitutional right when it comes to the Second Amendment. They keep and bear arms just like anybody that's Republican or conservative. They have an ammunition stockpile, AR-15s everywhere, and any other weapons that you can think of. There's plenty of Democrats, plenty of people on the left that believe in exercising the Second Amendment right. Not all of y'all feel that the government should snatch up everybody's gun and think that somehow we're going to have this utopia world where everybody's safe if they take our guns. So I don't want to hear that shit. Miss me with the bullshit. We know that this is infringing on people's rights, and it's under Democrat leadership. You don't believe me? We're going to go right into it. So all you got to do is sometimes just sit back and they will telegraph how they really feel about people and the pain and tyranny that they want to inflict on people. They are power-struck, money-hungry, tyrannical, totalitarian party, the Democrats. I always said you cannot make good people helpless and hope that bad people will be harmless. They know that the bad people will not be harmless. This is why we have George Soros-funded DAs, where half the prosecutors are fleeing and quitting their jobs and moving on with their career or going elsewhere because of their policies, their soft on crime policies. That's right. Making felonies misdemeanors, infractions, and then infractions are pretty much ignored or just dismissed. Crime is running rapid. All we got to do is pull a statistical study on that state when it comes to crime. Why make it hard for legal gun owners to obtain gun ownership when most of the crime is done by illegal purchases of illegal firearms? I don't understand. We're going to go right into it, though. New York approves gun law requiring buyers to provide social media handles. This is their gun control 2.0. It's more, it infringes on people's rights more than it did the first time. You don't believe me? We're going to go right into it. The new law, I'm going to highlight it for you guys. The new law will require people trying to purchase a handgun license to hand over a list of social media accounts that have maintained over the last 3 years, so officials can verify their character and conduct. So what this tells me is this is just like we're going through now, Section 230, and how these social media platforms have the right and the ability to discriminate on people. They're going to do it now. They're trying to fix it in New York to where they can do the same thing that they do on social media to us conservatives, people that with traditional values, Republicans, Christians. I'll even go as far as Christians. Basically, people that don't agree with their ideology, that they can discriminate them, throttle them, ban them, demonetize them, take their whole page, ban the whole page, delete the whole page. The stuff that we go through on social media, they're trying to do the same thing when it comes to you trying to conceal carry. Yeah. You got some official to subjectively make a decision whether you can or can't keep and bear arms. And if you remember from the last time, that was why it got overruled. It was unconstitutional. You got to wait on a government official again. Now it's social media. What the hell does social media got to do with the fact of me trying to keep and bear arms, which is my constitutional right? It says it in the Constitution. The original frameworkers of it put in the Second Amendment, thou shalt not infringe. So I don't think that having a concealed carry and doing all this jumping through hoops of fire and whatnot, balancing on one foot while you touch your nose and rub the top of your head is necessary. Thou shalt not infringe on my Second Amendment right. It's unconstitutional. There is plenty states in this country like Tennessee that go off of constitutional carry. You pass a background check, you walk in there, buy a gun, walk out the same day. That's it. Now, Florida, I like their process too. You get your background check, you pass. If you got the concealed carry, then you can walk straight out. But if you don't, you wait 3-day period before you can get the firearm. All this other stuff is so unconstitutional and it's pure government overreach. But this is what the Democrats do. So for you to continue to keep voting for them, I want you to live out your voter blue dreams. And for those of you that we hold similar values, we understand the importance of the Second Amendment right. If you don't like the state, because these clowns keep voting them in, just like I tell the women with abortions that's so up in arms about certain states that will be putting bans and restrictions for them killing babies in the womb on demand, it's the same thing. Use your feet, pack up. You can call your local representative at the state level, vote. If they don't get the person that represents your values and principles and how your lifestyle or how you want to live, you can pick up your bags and move. And now I understand some people got careers, they live their family, they can't just pick up and do that. But hey, it has to go both ways. It has to go both ways. There's going to be liberal shithole states in this country all the time. So let those people live out their voter blue dreams while crime runs rapid and they become targets, soft targets to these criminals because they're doing this stuff on purpose. This is what does social media got to do with anything? How can you determine my character and conduct through my social media? That's ridiculous. All it's going to do is a government official that sees that, oh, if I lived in New York, oh, Craig, he's a conservative. Oh, he's a big Trumper. He's the great MAGA king. Yeah, he's all about make America great. And they can keep putting my application to the bottom of the pile. They can discriminate on me. They can subjectively say, no, we don't think that you have the character and the proper conduct to be able to have a concealed carry, which infringes on my Second Amendment right. It's wrong, man. Let's keep going. According to the measures, the applicants must prove they have the essential character, temperament, and judgment necessary to be trusted with a weapon and to use it only in a manner that does not endanger oneself and others. Well, my question, and I believe they asked Kathy, who is the person that is going to be the determinant that's going to determine that? Who is the person of authority that is going to determine that just from looking at my Facebook, Instagram, YouTube channel, TikTok, whatever that may be? Who is a person of authority that's going to be able to make that determination? Do you see where I'm going with this now? Sometimes she's talking about sometimes they're telegraphing their intent to cause harm to others. No, sometimes y'all telegraph your intent to harm law-abiding citizens because we don't understand why you make it so hard for law-abiding citizens to be able to keep and bear arms when most of the gun sales are illegal in New York. You guys got so much damn degenerate violence going on. I don't say gun violence no more because it's not the gun. The gun is a tool. It's degenerates conflicting violence on people. Let's keep going. Individuals applying for a license to carry a handgun will also be required to provide 4 character references and take 16 hours of gun safety training and 2 hours of shooting practice at the range. Now, I can agree with the 16 hours of gun safety and the 2 hours of shooting at the range. I'll agree with that. But the character witnesses, I mean, what am I going in court again? Am I petitioning the court again and having to come up with character witnesses for me to get my rights restored again? Because that's the stuff you do to get your rights restored. I don't understand these people's thought process, man. You'll be doing mental cartwheels in the back of your head listening to these people. They will be subjected to periodic background checks and will have to turn over social media accounts and contact information for adults living in the household. Why do I need to hand over my personal information of people that's in my household? Only for you guys to be more tyrannical like they did in California and leak all our personal information, subjecting us to God knows what. We know that these domestic terrorist Antifa and Black Lives Matter people that love to collaborate and swarm outside people's house to antagonize them. Why on earth would I need to give you people that live in my house's information? What is their information have anything to do with me? Are you going to base your decision off of the people that's in my house? Oh, well, those people are their conduct is bad and they're in the same household, and so therefore you can. Or so and so is blah blah blah. And that, you see where I'm going with this? This is overreach, government overreach, tyranny. This infringes on people's Second Amendment rights, and it gets worse. It's not even done. Licenses will have to be renewed after 3 years, and an appeals process will be established in the law notes. Then it goes further. Under the law, concealed weapons will be prohibited from a number of areas, including Times Square, subways, buses, bars, government buildings, churches, schools, libraries, playgrounds, parks, and homeless shelters. I mean, where can you go? Where? That's damn near everywhere. Where can you go? Oh, yeah, we're going to give you this concealed carry, but you can't go in your own bathroom. As soon as you step out your door and you're in your yard, that's prohibited. You can't do that. You can't go nowhere. Again, this is nothing but government overreach on people's Second Amendment right, y'all. It's bullshit. It's pure bullshit. You got to look it up. I don't think that this law is going to last. I think it's going to get shot down. It seems like it's going to be a revolving circle. That this is what they're going to do. People, as long as people keep pushing back and being vigilant and putting in lawsuits and fighting back, it'll continue to get back down. But I don't think it has to continue to keep going to the Supreme Court level. I think that they can stop it at the state level. But this is the tyranny and government overreach that the Democrats do. They want full power. They are a totalitarian party. They are dictators. They claim that they want democracy, but they do not respect the Constitution. They've already stated that they want to end the filibuster, pack the courts, and they pretty much put the middle finger up to the Constitution. But they'll use the Constitution when it fits them. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. So, yeah, put in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. If it's your first time on the channel, please like, comment, share. Make sure you subscribe. Man, this is the Democrats up to their same usual tactics, man. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Craig Long 45. I am out. Peace.
Yeah, oi.